It's crazy how like we complain about our current situation, you know, how we look, how we feel, but we have the control over everything that we do. We have the control over what we want to eat every day. We have control over the jobs that we want to, you know, take. The degree that you want to do, you know, the content you want to make. So it's like, who do you have to blame if the ball is in your court? Stop blaming other people for your mistakes and just do you. You know what I'm saying? You tired of being fat? Well, come to this area. You tired of how you looking? Get into fruits. Get into motherfucking vegetables. It's the ball is in your court. Stop worrying about that distractions, man. That food, man. Yo, real talk. Food is one of the biggest distractions I feel like we got as humans. What the fuck is this on my lip? That wasn't even gonna tell me. That's crazy. I need to give me a haircut. I look crazy. But I just been so locked in lately. But as I was saying, food is a big distraction, bro. Food can cause you to look one way a year, and then the next year you look crazy. That's why we got to be careful about what we ingesting and what we putting inside our body, because at the end of the day, hey, every action comes with a consequence. So, you know, you want to eat that bullshit all year, the next year you're going to look like bullshit. Simple as that. And take it from a dude who was 305 pounds at one point. Not a game. Shit is not a game. Shit is not funny. Ain't nothing funny about being overweight and out of breath and shit. Nothing funny about that. Also, you need to stop making excuses about everything. Stop making excuses why you're not where you want to be in life. Stop making excuses on why you can't eat the right way or why shit ain't going right. Make it right. The ball is in your court, man, like I say. Stop making excuses, bro. Because at the end of the day, you control your life. You control where you're going to be, you know? We can't be blaming our brother, our sister, nobody on where we at in life. You got to blame yourself. Real shit. It's crazy because back in the day, I used to have a brand called Self-Design, like a clothing line when I was younger. And the slogan was basically like, you design your own future. And it's true. We design how we want to live. You see what I got in my cart? You see what aisle I'm in? I'm not making excuses. Okay, I might not know how to make vegetables and shit. Well, guess what? 20 minutes in the oven. There you go. No excuses, man. We just working. That's it. No excuses. We just working. Simple as that. The last days of this. Last days of this car, I'll tell you that. That's how you know I don't care about this car. Got bottles of water in there, all type of shit. Now, I take care of all my shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just don't. There's something about that with this car, bro. I'm just over it. Like, I've had it for so long, I don't drive it. It's becoming just a waste. And I ain't even talking about money. I'm saying just in general, it's just becoming a waste. Like, I don't even enjoy driving this car no more, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, that's what it done came to. See what I mean? These shits is everywhere, bro. These shits is everywhere, bro. These shits is like Hondas now, bro. I'm talking about everywhere I look, I see one of these shits, bro. Look at buddy. Shout out to bro, man. Might be his first year having a whip. I remember how that was for me, man. I enjoyed this car so much. Like, let me put my damn seatbelt on. I enjoyed this car so much when I first got it, y'all. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. It was like I had me a damn Lamborghini. That's how I felt. I felt like I had a fucking SVJ the way I was driving this motherfucker. But now, you know, I have an actual Lamborghini that I own, a Urus. I just never really choose to drive this car over that car. What would you do? Would you ever choose, if you go in your garage right now and you had the choice to drive a Urus, a Lamborghini, or a Corvette, which one would you pick every single day? I want to know y'all opinion. Comment down below. Let's see what the fuck going on, man. Shit is not a fucking game over here, man. I'm just really grinding that shit out. Now, if you want to see what I did, type of workout I did, go to the main vlog channel, LondonsWay Vlogs. It's dropping this Friday. All right, so look, we in here grinding. We about an hour in this motherfucker. Let's go. Always lift some weight that you can control. Don't ever try to just be egoing and shit. You want to get some shit that you can actually control and actually like really do. Because when you in that motherfucker just swinging, you ain't really getting a full rep. You want to feel that motherfucker. You want that burn. So always remember, it's not about the weight that you're lifting. It's about the reps. That's how you get the pump. That's how you get the burn. Hey. I just got done doing a crazy ass workout and I'm out here doing 3 miles now. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? You still in bed and shit. I done did a whole 2-hour workout at the gym. Now I'm about to do a whole nother hour and 30 walking 3 miles and burn 1,000 calories for the day. What's your excuse, man? Just get outside and do it. Stop making excuses on why you can't do something. That shit gonna stay old. That shit gonna keep you where you at. I'm just being honest. That shit is gonna keep you where you at, making them excuses. And don't be mad at nobody else, man. You can't be mad at nobody else but yourself when you don't got the results that you want. At the end of the day, man, the work you put in, hey, when you look in that mirror, you see the work you either putting in or the work you ain't. And that ain't just with eating and shit and looking good. I'm saying, like, you see it in your face. Is you taking care of your mental health? Is you taking care of your body? You know what I'm saying? When you lay down, you might not feel right? All right, then. Get your ass up and get active. BGM, you better get motivated. On me. Look at this shit. We already done walked the fucking mile. Shit is not a game, man. A lot of y'all be asking me, hey, London, how you lost all that weight? So if you don't know, I've lost over 70 pounds. I used to be 305. I'm now 230 or maybe 228, something like that. Last time I looked, it was 230, but I might be under or maybe a pound above. So I lost over 70 pounds, man. And honestly, I could say it's literally not rocket science. It's literally watching what you got on that fork. If you could watch what you consume, you will lose weight. Let me tell you something. If you go to the gym every single day, right? Every day you show up to the gym. Every day you do what you need to do. You do cardio, you show up. But your eating habits is bad, you're never gonna lose weight. I'm here to tell you, I was in the gym for 2 years straight, every single day, and was not losing weight. You wanna know why? Because I was still eating crazy. This is what let me tell y'all what I used to do, y'all. I would go to the gym, fake work, because I wasn't really putting no real work in. And then on the weekend, right, I would eat like a fucking dog. I would eat like a dog. I would be drinking heavy, eating heavy, chicken wings, pasta, all pizza, anything that you could think of, I was eating it because I felt like I earned it during the week. Not knowing all them calories that I burned during the week, I just fucked them off on the weekend. So now every week I'm starting over. Stop starting over and just lock in. It's simple. It is literally not rocket science. Watch what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Look, this year, starting out, right, in January, I was 300 pounds. I looked in the mirror on January 1st, and you know what I told myself? I said, this is the last year of me being fat. This is the last year of me being big. And I made a commitment to myself and with God. That's how serious I was. So you know what I did? I changed my motherfucking diet, and I locked in. I locked the fuck in. Now, I'm not here to tell you this shit gonna happen overnight, because anything easy ain't worth having. So you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna go through the, oh, well, I can just eat this much, it might not hurt. Don't fall into that rabbit hole, because at the end of the day, earn that shit, man. Earn that shit. If you know you don't deserve that shit, don't do it. And let me tell y'all another thing that's very smart and it can help y'all. If you do fuck up, right? Don't punish yourself. Just get right back to your routine. Get right back to your routine. Don't punish yourself. Get right back to your routine. That's all you got to do. Don't overthink it. Get right back to your routine. Simple as that. Let me tell y'all what I eat every day. Every day, I eat the same 3 things for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I eat a protein, which is either a steak, fish, or chicken. And I eat 2 vegetables. Or you could do a mixed vegetables, whatever you prefer. And it's not that hard. You can go to your grocery store, you can get a bag of mixed vegetables. And if you don't know how to cook, you can literally go get a rotisserie chicken. You can go get cooked steak. I think we, as people, make it more complicated than what it needs to be. And I'm only telling you that because I've been through these phases already of where I was making it complicated. I made excuses like, oh, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Find a way, man. There's so many different outlets for information these days. ChatGPT. Google has been around forever. Why do we act like we don't have these outlets? We do. At the end of the day, man, the choice is yours. It's either you want to be great or you don't. People always talking about, I want to change, I want to look better, I want to do this, I want to do that. But guess what? You got to do different to get different results. So with you continuing to eat how you eat, you will not lose weight. You will not lose weight. And take it from a person who has been through this cycle more than at least 4 or 5 times of trying to lose weight. Trust me. Trust me. Another thing, y'all. If I could do it, you could do it. Simple as that. And I'm nowhere near where I'm about to be in a year. But guess what? I'm getting there. And that's all that matters, is that I'm taking the steps to get to my dream body, taking care of myself, watching what I eat. Like, I was never really a super big drinker, like heavy, but I would drink for sure. So I made a commitment to myself to not drink for the rest of the year. The next time I'll have a drink is on New Year's, and that might just be a glass of champagne, if that. You know, I don't really have any means, or I don't have any reason to drink. It brings no value to my life. It's not helping me. And it's like, what is the point? You know? So that's why I made that commitment. I made that commitment last month. So I think that's like a 90-day run, I believe, that I'll be going on. I don't smoke weed, so I don't got to worry about that. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that. But man, I really want y'all to lock in with yourself. If you're somebody that's looking to lock in with your health, with your life, with your goals, today is the day. Not tomorrow. Today is the day. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is now. If you keep waiting, you're going to be waiting your whole life. Because you're going to be like, oh, well, I gotta have this first. I gotta have this type of camera. I gotta be able to eat this type of food. No. Record with your phone like I'm doing. Eat what you got. It don't gotta be top prime steak. It don't gotta be Wagyu. Get you some cheap steak, some bagged vegetables like I do, and make it happen. Watch what you eat. Care about yourself, because look, it doesn't matter about the amount of money you have in the bank. If you ain't gonna be able to spend that money and enjoy it because you're not healthy, what was the point of making it? Your kids ain't gonna be able to see you enjoy it with you. Because, man, I don't want to scare nobody when I say this, but a lot of big people don't make it past a certain age, man, because of the food that we keep eating, how big we get, how we don't take care of our body, how people abuse drugs, alcohol. Like, it's time to lock in, man, and just become the best you. I want to see you become the best you. So with that being said, man, lock in today. All right, y'all, man, just got done from the 3-mile walk and the crazy lifting day, and this is my lunch right here. Yes, it's my lunch. Super protein, a lot of vegetables, and just what I need for recovery right now.